Hello everybody, hope everyone's fine, well and dandy. I'm sick as a pig. I've been missing for some time, I'm sorry. I don't think it's COVID, I had some kind of summer flu and I've been coughing my guts out and green stuff and well, we won't talk about it, but I'm up and running to a sorts. So I went out yesterday to my local flea market and found this baby. Not the guitar, the case. Look at that, it's my favourite colour. Now this is what I had it in before, which was a Gibson case. You can see Gibson. And you can actually see the handle and the locks. If I go to the locks, you see the locks? So this is original. So this case is 1969, 1970. As you can see, as per label. They put 70, 72, but it's 69, 70. Actually is about January to February. More like February 1970. But yeah, Gibson logo on there, covered in spider eggs. I like to leave originality. But if I come over here, look at this. Now this is a Gibson case. And it is alligator skin. No alligators were harmed. So it's false. So if I just pop it over very quickly, I don't know if I'm going to miss this now. Sorry about that. Because they come out a long way. So if I come over here, you can see she's alligator skin, man. She's a snapper. Look at that. Alligator skin. So this is a top of the line one when you got it, and I don't think it's a Selma, I think it's a Gibson because of the locks, but yeah, she's an alligator skin, but it's not real. It's just false, you know. It just looks snarly in the old days. I had a thing about alligators, Americans, you know, I think they eat alligators as well. Anyway, so if I go over, you can see it's the same locks. I'll turn it that way. It's the same lock situation, so if I pop this up here, it goes over the top bit, and there's a little bit nudges into there. Whichever one misses, they go over here. It goes in there, they go over here, because they're stupid. And they're all working. They were gold. You can see a gold gilt. Don't forget, this is a 50, 60-year-old case. Well, 50, 55, I don't know, something like that. Say 55 for argument's sake. It probably had a plaque on it. I don't know. But yeah, here's the handle. I'll put that up a minute. Here's the handle, and it's, as you can see, alligator is, it's covered in dust and, I was going to say termite shit, but I don't know. And probably come from America at some point. It came over here. See, it's still a good bit of spin. Let's watch this. It snaps. There you go. Look at that. There's a good bit of snap in there still. So that's okay. Put that back down. It's got dust and dirt and grime in it, but as you can see, the guitar, the belt fits beautifully. There's nothing pressing here. This is obviously my deluxe J45 from 1970. It was in the other one, you know. Yes, it did have 3 screws in it. You see these 3 screws here, 1, 2, 3, looks like Capiphone. Yeah, well, guess what? It did. I've checked it. It did have 3 screws. It's not a 2-screw one. If I go over here, this bridge is original as well. This bridge wasn't replaced, it's original. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking normally there's one here with a screw here and the other screw to adjust the saddle height. Well, they did that, but they did it slightly after. They didn't do that until about mid-1970. Maybe late 1970. So this is original. Saddle isn't. As you can see, big gap there. Saddle isn't. There's a big split all the way down it. Can you see? That's a bit of a telltale. Can you see that split all the way down between the pins? That's where it's dried out. So there you go. Never been off. An original pickguard as well. I know. I don't know if it's been re-glued. You can see there's a crack under B. That's my only crack. So you could say it's a good crack. That's the only crack I've got. Anyway, coming back to where I was. So I think it was a round shoulder. As you can see, there's quite a bit of gap here, but don't forget this would have been much more together in the old days. And if I just lift the guitar up, you can see there's nothing interfering at all. It's got a lovely blue, my favourite colour, dark raw blue. And under here, someone put in much later, they put in a foam thing. You know, I've just got a bit of something, but they put in a foam thing there like a neck rest, because there's quite a bit. It's quite a deep case. Look, it's quite a deep case. You can see the old where the old tuners were there. Can you see that, the old tuners? So someone had something else where the old tuners, my tuners are down there, but the old tuners are there. But don't forget, when it's had the foam in, it would have probably raised it to about there. So that's where their tuners were. So that was probably sitting there from their tuners, but I've took the foam out, hence what was there. This just falls apart. I'm not going to touch it, but if I just gently just rub it, it just comes off. So I might just sit down and play with that tonight and just gently give it a rub, because it's just completely rotted. It's had it, it's rotted, it's rotten. So with that and good old trusty toothbrush here, yeah, my favourite friend, we might be able to get that off without causing any damage to this lovely cover. This colour here, lovely. Beautiful, isn't it? Nice stitching as well. See the stitching? I don't know if you can see that. Nice stitching. Can you see the stitching? It's like a yellow stitching. Lovely. Fresh as a daisy. All over. So anyway, right, that's what I've been up to. Sorry I've been ill, guys. I'm just tidying this case up at the moment. As I say, I think it was a round shoulder. I think this is more of a square shoulder, so it would be more rounded guitar would have probably gone in there. But I'm not getting any interference. See, it's coming up nicely. I'm not pushing this in, I'm not forcing this in. And the lid, if I pull it over, closes quite nicely. So if I put the lid over, and I put this over here, I put this over here, I'm just thinking if I get it over to there. Oh, got the peg in the wrong way, that's it. And over there, and over there, and over there, and over there. There you go. See, shuts fine. So that's down. And you can see now, if I go to that catch, this is what most people do. They get that catch, and that catch needs to go in there, like that. And then this snaps up and goes over top, like that. See there? So it goes like that. It goes like that. But if I pull that catch down and just lift it, you can see there's a little tongue. See that little tongue? That little tongue there needs to go just in there. Put your thumb pressure on that and then snap that up. And then just give it with your side of your thumb a little push. And that's it. She's in. That's why it's designed. But they all go over the top of there. So what they do is they tend to get this bit, and this bit goes over there. See, like that? Goes like that. Don't do that. Gonna damage your case. Pull that up. Push that in with your finger. As I say, just give it a push down. So push down with your thumb like that. Snap it up. If you want to check it, thumb on there and there. And there you go. Still works fine. As I say, you're dealing with a 55-year-old case. You don't want to damage your case. You know, your case is part of your guitar. Lovely handle there. That's nice, isn't it? Still good to go. Right, I'm finished. Bye. See you again, all guys.